Hey, I'm Mikayo, and today I'll be showing you this character I made in my Minecraft game based off of D&D. I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate, which is inspired by D&D, I believe, and I decided to make a character in my game because I thought it would be fun, and it was, and I'm really proud of how it came out. Of course, there's a few things I can make it better, but I'll be showcasing you this, and I hope you guys enjoy. So first things first, we have the Great Magic. This is the spell book, and it has the 8 School of Magic. The first thing I need to get into is the evocation, where you can choose up to 3 spells. These spells will imbue your basic attacks and chooses your ultimate. So we're gonna start with Eruption. So what it does first is it'll make your Elemental Blast, which is your basic attack. You shoot a Fireball, which explodes. I believe it does the most damage out of the 3, but it's the slowest. The ultimate will cast a Eruption Fissure that goes forwards, and on hit with a player, it will erupt, dealing damage. Alright, the second option is Vortex, which is like air. I know there isn't really an air damage type in Boulders or like D&D exactly. It's more like piercing or like bludgeoning. But there's no damage types in Minecraft, so how it changes your basic attacks is shoots a wide, fast projectile, although it is really short. It can hit multiple people in front of you pretty easily, and it pierces through walls, I believe. And the ultimate summons a tornado that knocks enemies out. And finally is Glacier, which is ice, which changes your elemental blast to a ice shard, which also goes through walls. It's the fastest and longest range. Alright, now time for the third ability, Cast Prepared Spell. You have up to 14 options you can use, and you can use 3 of them per rotation. As you can tell from the particles from earlier, these indicate your spell slots. And this one shoots your prepared spell. All these are based off of the actual school of magic, and based off of actual D&D spells, although a lot of them are modified to fit the game in Minecraft. So starting off with Transmutation, which is mostly mobile abilities, we have Blink and Polymorph. So we have Blink, which teleports us up to 13 blocks. We have Polymorph, which turns me into a rabbit, although I can't see it. To other players, I'm a rabbit, and I have increased jump, and once I use ability or my ultimate or anything, it will turn me back into a human. Alright, as you can see, I am a rabbit. And next up is the Necromancy Tree, or School. We have Animation and Bone Chill. So what Animation does is shoots a projectile, and when it hits something, it will summon Wither Skeletons. And we also have Bone Chill. It's a projectile, and on hit, it will remove all healing, and it deals a decent amount of damage. On the third school is Conjuration. We have Mistwalker and Festive Feast. Mistwalker summons a mist spirit, which poisons all players it touches. Festive Feast will summon food and a golden apple. In this game, generally we only get carrots, so having steak is a huge improvement. Alright, on chapter 4 we have Devotion of the Faithful and Remove Curse from the Abjuration School. These are more defensive spells. Devotion will grant you brief invincibility, so anything that's super telegraph, you can time it and take no damage. And it gives you a long-lasting shield, so you can even use it in the beginning of the battle before you have any cooldowns ready, so you can start off the battle with an upper hand. So let's say I fly super high up, and the moment I touch the ground, I can press this and I take no damage. And then we have Remove Curse. Let's say I get stunned by an ability. I can use a spell and completely cure myself from it. This is really good if you know who you're up against. And next up, we got the Enchantment School, which is Hold Will and Memory Blast. Starting with Hold Will, it's one of the key abilities in Baldur's Gate, at least from my knowledge, and it's really broken, but unfortunately in this platform and game, it's not as good, but it's still pretty sticks to its values. So its uses is in front of you. Everyone in front will easily be stunned for a brief duration. And then we have Memory Blast, which is a projectile version where it only hits like 1 or 2 people, only if they're like super close. But when it hits, we are stunned for even longer duration. And next up, we got the Divination School, which is Scrying Orb and Into the Arcane. Scrying Orb shoots a projectile and removes shields, and also weakens them. This is really good against fighter classes or melees, and it's pretty easy to hit. It pierces as well. And then we have Into the Arcane. If I need to be hunting people who are hiding, trying to heal up, I can use this ability and everyone near me within 50 blocks will be revealed, unless they are invisible. And next up we have the Illusion School, which is Mirage and Silent Script. For Mirage, it kind of reminds me of, in a game called League of Legends, Senna's camouflage ability that makes everyone around her invisible as long as they're in it. This is something similar. It makes all allies inside the area invisible. But for me specifically, the caster, the duration is a bit longer. And then this is my favorite spell, called Silent Script. It shoots a projectile that says kill yourself and forces everyone to look at it. Thank you everyone for watching up until this point. I really hope you guys find this spells I made really interesting and this character. Goodbye!